Warning: the activities and subjects described in this video can be dangerous and should never be practiced without supervision. An adult should be present during every step of activity and construction, so don't do anything dumb, please. Medieval armor and combat can be dangerous, so be safe, train hard, and be knightly. Welcome to The Modern Medieval, the show that explores and explains medieval combat, arts and sciences, the concepts of chivalry, and how they apply to the modern day. I'm your host, Sir Gemini. In today's episode, we're going to look at the shield. What type of shield, you ask? The medieval shield, because we're a medieval show. Anything else would be a little silly. A shield is a part of personal armor meant to intercept or stop attacks by everything ranging from missile weapons to handheld weapons. Made from wood, metal, animal hides, and even wicker, most cultures have used them in some capacity. The medieval shield evolved as armor changed through the era, from long kite shapes designed to protect the leg of a cavalry warrior, to round shields used primarily on foot, to small metal bucklers carried for personal defense. Shields ranged from plain to wild, and were used by nobility and commoner alike. Constructing a practice shield is pretty easy. You need a 2 foot by 2 foot piece of 1/2 inch plywood. Get ACX plywood because one side is rough and then the other side is smooth, and you can paint it if you want to. You're going to need a piece of leather strap. You're going to need one piece that's approximately 14 inches long and one piece that's approximately 9 inches long. What you're going to do is you'll be able to cut some off if your hand is smaller than mine. Then you're going to need a piece of camp pad foam, that blue stuff that you get at Walmart or whatever. And then all you're going to need is 4 nuts, washers, and what are called carriage bolts because they're rounded at the end. Now, I buy carriage bolts in bulk because I use them for so many things, and then I just cut them off with a set of bolt covers and round them off. But you can get some that are about 1 1/4 inches and it'll make a nice, easier job for you. After that, you carve it into a 24-inch round circle and then place your bolts. So after I get the shield cut out round, lay it on a flat surface and place your hand right in the middle of it. What I like to do is get an even measurement from the tip of my fingers to the edge of the shield and from my elbow to the edge of the shield. It just has to be approximate since this is for practice. Then to set my bolts, I'll place a measuring tape next to my hand. From the edge of the shield, I'll go down approximately 7 inches and set a mark for the first bolt, here. Then go down to 16 inches to my forearm and set a mark for the second bolt. From there, I'll go 7 inches across and 9 inches across and drill my holes with a 1/4 inch bit so the 1/4 inch bolts would fit in nicely. Then I'll take my strapping, drill holes in those, glue down my camp pad foam, and bolt everything down. Now that we have the shield built, strapped, and padded, it's time to go ahead and practice. But remember, as with all medieval weapons, you want to practice perfectly. Placing the shield on your body the same way each and every time is very important. From the on-guard position, place the shield sideways at your shoulder. And from here, close it like a door, right underneath your eye line, until you get the outside edge to the outside edge of your body, covering your entire torso. This is a fantastic on-guard position and a great position to start your pel cuts with, practicing keeping the shield static. This is the front view, and this is the side view. If you notice, my hand is straight up and down holding the weight, and it's very relaxed. That's because if you grip it, just like any weapon, you're going to fatigue your body literally from the fingers back. You want to hold this position and do it the same way each and every time. Again, on the shoulder, closing the door underneath the eye line until the outside edge just covers the outside edge of the body. When you're practicing on the pel with it, You're going to draw the shield in slightly when you make your cuts, only exposing the hand as much as possible to get clear and make the cut. You don't want to try and cut like this, opening up another line of attack for your opponent. So you want to bring the shield in slightly as you make your cut, arc the body and bring it back. Cut, arc, and back. We'll go into this more detail later. And that's it, another episode. Make sure that when you're creating any of these projects, you wear the proper eye protection, hand protection, and anything else that's going to keep you safe and make your projects good.